very good morning to you, and welcome to Sausage Tree Safari Camp, the official YouTube channel. And if you don't have time to watch the video, well, then you can always tune into the podcast. Welcome to the wild. You can find us on Spotify. And thanks to Matilda for creating that channel. In a moment, I'll introduce you to my guest, but first I'm hoping that she's going to pour herself a nice cup of coffee. I see the kettle is working overtime. Sonja, a very good morning to you.
Good morning to you, David.
Now, you have a guest sitting with you. Who is that?
She's just hopped off, actually.
Oh,
My shadow, little Josephine.
okay. I'm sure if she hops back in, she will. Otherwise, Josephine has a mind of her own. Sonja, you are sitting outside your brand new, well, not brand new, your renovated tent 4.
Absolutely.
And it is probably one of the most stunning tents I've ever seen because, again, tent is underrated. Let's go through. We'll look at some of the images. You can talk us through the process around this particular tent. The beauty for me is the fact that when you climb the steps up to the deck, you have no idea as a guest what awaits you just around the corner and to your left. I was waiting for an answer, Sonja.
It's a wonderful surprise.
Okay,
I love the staircase. I love the fact that you can come up and really not know what to expect.
right. So that's what you find, and that's in fact where you're sitting at the moment. Talk us through this deck because tent 4, which is where
Yes.
you are, had a different orientation in the beginning.
Yes, completely different. It was, in fact, this deck's been built now off the side, the length of the tent, whereas the 4, it was at the front of the tent, almost facing on to the next door neighbor.
Right.
So it's been completely turned around. And it's probably 3 times the size. We've got lovely sunbeds here as well, and a beautiful view of the mountain. So it's really lovely sitting here.
How many is this is tent 4, which is called Leopard Tortoise, designed to accommodate?
David, 2, but we have the most wonderful fold-down sofa bed, which is very, very comfortable for children.
Right.
So it doubles up as a family tent as well. So and it's very spacious. So it's very comfortably sleeps 2 adults and 2 youngsters.
Just looking at the tent, if I think back to when I arrived in Johannesburg back in 1975, I believe that this tent is bigger than the apartment I lived in.
Oh, really? No, it's very spacious. It's lovely. It's very, very spacious
And
airy and light.
It's all of those things because the windows are so huge. People can see behind you. Is just one of the examples. And in this image, you can see the doors. And this is where it differs from the old zip and Velcro entry. You've got proper doors.
Proper doors, beautiful. They're huge and just let so much light in. It's almost like, honestly, you're completely just surrounded by the bush, which is wonderful.
I take it in this image, it's the couch that you were alluding to earlier, the one in the foreground.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it folds down into a wonderful double bed.
Now, I know you did the decor for this particular tent. I'm just trying to think. It's so a non-tent tent that it's difficult to think of it as such. What is it like? How do you go about filling what is ostensibly or what was ostensibly an empty place?
I love it. I don't know, actually. Luckily, we've got wonderful interior shop and designer in town, and I literally sit with books and books and books of fabrics, and I cannot make up my mind. But something normally just sort of
Speaks to
takes
you.
my eye to, yeah. But, and then I come back home and I think, have I chosen the right thing? Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should change it. But in the end, it kind of all comes together. So um, I really do enjoy doing that.
Is there any part of this that is very special to you? Any little touch or any little fabric or cushion that you want
That
people to
little
find?
ottoman,
That
that
one there.
ottoman, my gold python skin ottoman is my absolute favorite. And if I had to design the tent around that, I would have. But honestly, I was looking through fabric books,
Mm.
and that a tiny little swatch was sort of pinned to the wall, and it caught my eye, and I just knew I had to. Who doesn't want a little bit of bling in their lives?
For
Come on,
sure, for sure. If
you
if you
know.
if people want to see this in person, why don't you drop Sausage Tree a line, an email on info@sausagetree.co.za and book a stay. Book this specific tent. Don't just say I want to come to Sausage Tree. Say I want tent 4, which is Leopard Tortoise, and they will tell you if there is availability. Because if you miss out on this, you are seriously going to miss out. Let's have a look. I just love this view. I really and truly do, which is why I think I focused in on it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Mm.
looking out
And I
of
went
the
for.
deck.
I don't know if you noticed the ceiling.
Mm.
Um, I went for that coral color instead of, it doesn't all have to be about khaki in the bush, does it?
No,
So,
not
and that
anymore.
coral ceiling, I just love.
Yeah, it's glorious. It really and truly is. There's nothing wrong about this particular tent. There really and truly isn't. Um, the bathroom, you have both a bath and an outdoor shower. And if I remember
Yes,
correctly, there is a handheld shower that you can utilize in the bath.
yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Do you find that your guests, both local and international, are still calling for baths, Sonia, given the fact that, there's a water scarcity and all of that?
I think so. I think most of the guests love the outdoor shower, summer and winter. It's wonderful in winter with that hot water and the
Yeah.
cool air around you. But I do know that there are people that use the baths. I certainly, if I go somewhere and see a beautiful bath like that, I'd love to try it out. So,
You and my wife both. But there's something about an outdoor shower, specifically if you've had, oh, pardon me, dinner, and now just before you hop into bed,
yes,
freezing cold, middle of winter, you've got to be,
yes, it's wonderful.
you've got to try it out because, as you mentioned earlier, that stepping into the hot water and then out back into the
Yes,
the cold air is most invigorating.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And talking about the outdoor shower, there is the outdoor shower. Now you can access it from the outside if you want. There is a walkway that we can see there that will take you out and around to your front deck if you don't feel like traipsing through the actual tent.
Um, yeah,
And
if
there
you
it
want
is.
to walk through a little way through the bush,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
If if
it's
people
wonderful.
if people do want to come and do want to book this tent specifically, aside from info@sausagetree.co.za, um, there are other tents available. There's tent 5, which is similar but not quite the same when it comes to the layout and that type of thing. But can people book specific tents, Sonia, or does that then become a little bit more difficult for you and for Michelle in reservations?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're happy to accommodate if we can.
Mm,
Obviously, if it's not been booked already, but
yeah.
absolutely no harm in asking or requesting.
Okay. Otherwise, just change your times to suit their accommodation, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
If you If you're watching us today, wherever you are in the world, welcome to the Sausage Tree Safari Camp, the official YouTube channel. You can also find us on Spotify. Welcome to the Wild, and that's put together by Matilda. And we've been chatting today about their brand new tent number 4. And I think for you as owners and hosts, isn't it, I want to use the word sad, Sonja, that people don't know. Maybe you should put up photographs of what Tent 4 used to look like so that people go, oh, that's why everybody's raving about Tent 4 at the moment.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave that up to you to do, David.
Okay, because returning guests, we know. We've seen the original, we know what it was, and we can walk in and go, wow. And I have to share
Yes.
a little story here with our viewers and our listeners. One of the co-owners, Tamara, came by while I was here, and she hadn't seen the lodge or the new tent. And I sent her off to see it. And I said to her, so I don't hear a wow from the tent. And she goes, because I'm speechless, David. And I'm not
really?
normally speechless. But she was so taken aback. She'd been part of the book, but she hadn't seen it in its finished format. And I think
No,
that
she hadn't been
volume.
away.
Yeah. I think, Sonja, that speaks volumes to what you and James have achieved here. And I'm hoping that slowly but surely over the coming years, all the tents will be changed like this, or not, because the other tents, and we've seen some of those already, are just as special and just as wonderful to be in.
They are.
The
They
other
are.
thing is, of course, the zip. Some people don't like zips and Velcro. And I do believe that there is a phobia, and
Yes.
I should have looked it up, about zips and Velcro. Some people don't like them. They get scared
Really?
like clowns. When
Well, that just means we do have to change the zips to doors, don't
the
we?
doors, that's all. Bring your own door. Sonja, if people are going to come to visit you at Sausage Tree, is there a best time of the year to visit the Olifants West area of Balule?
David, the whole year is just wonderful. Honestly, it's different.
Right.
Summertime, we have more birds for the
Mhm.
birders. It's greener, it's more lush. There is a bit of rain,
Right.
and it's very hot.
Okay.
Winter time now, I mean, this temperature and this weather is glorious at the
It is
moment.
indeed. Look, early
It,
mornings
it
and late evenings, you layer
It's
up.
very chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for
But
the
I
rest
mean,
of the day, it's glorious.
it's it's wonderful, and it is dry. So it's not as well. It's beautiful in its own way,
Yeah.
the dryness.
Mm.
So the bush is quite. It's not as thick. It's a little bit easier, I would say, to spot animals. But you know what? There's never a better or a worse time to come. It's
Yeah.
always just so special, really.
Specifically when it comes to animals, because there's long
Mm.
grass at the moment, and predators specifically have a knack of the moment you lift your camera, they will find that blade of grass that absolutely dissects their face in half or covers one eye that you're just not getting the image that you want. But then again, this is the bush. And the only thing that you at Sausage Tree can guarantee is glorious accommodation, food that is absolutely to die for, and a staff that will make you feel like they've been your friends forever.
Staff are so special. They're
Yeah.
very, very special.
You know, there have been, over my travels, there have been lodges where you walk into a lodge and you just feel like you've arrived. You're back at home, and why did you ever leave type of thing. They're few and far between, unfortunately. But then you come to something like Sausage Tree, which only 4-8, if you use the family rooms, what about 20 people in total? And you just walk in and you go, I'm home. And it's a wonderful atmosphere.
That's wonderful to hear. That's the
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
That's the idea. That's
And
wonderful. Thank
And
you. That's a huge compliment to us.
it's and well deserved one. I don't dish my stars out lightly, I promise you, Sonia.
You just want to come back, David.
I'm part of the furniture now. What do you mean come back? I'm not going to
Yes, you
leave.
absolutely are. Absolutely.
If you've been watching us on our official YouTube
Oh,
channel, welcome to Sausage Tree Safari Camp. If you've been listening to us on Spotify, welcome to the wild. Thank you, Matilda. And if you want to find out more about about Sausage Tree, about the people, and more importantly, about Tent 4, then drop them an email on sausagetree.co.za. Sonja, thank you so much for joining me. Always wonderful to chat to you. And long may Tent 4 be on.
thank you.
My name is David Batsoff, and this has been
I hope so. Thank you.
the official Sausage Tree YouTube channel. And until the next time, bye for now.